All right, we're back. It's me and Jason. It's the Marty Stein Fantasy Football Podcast. After the draft, we're looking at week 1. Here we go. Jason, how you doing?
Yay!
All right, week 1's in the books. How about that start for you and me, huh? Starting those Chiefs wide receivers.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm sure. Oh no, you would have started him either way, but I only started him to have action on Thursday night, and I forgot I had Montgomery, to be honest.
Yeah, he kind of saved you that touchdown.
Yeah, but yeah, whatever. Fuck him. At least it was a get it. I do like having like two roster spots on my team that I just don't care can
Yeah,
drop immediately. I like having a couple of those because there's nothing worse than having like mediocre people you don't want to drop, but knowing there's people out there that are more fun to have. So fuck it, just get it out of the way, get off my team.
yeah, I feel you.
Especially with
Little
the Chiefs
flex.
wide receiver situation because I'm glad it happened with Kelsey being out because this was best case scenario and he still sucked dick. So there's no point in having him.
Yeah, I don't even know what I was thinking. You don't start Chiefs wide receivers ever since Tyreek. It's just, unreliable position.
At least
But
Sky Moore though, at least
mhm.
he played most of the snaps and was out there a lot. Kadarius Toney was barely out there.
That was so embarrassing for him on national television. First game of the year. Ugh.
Yeah, he had 3 huge fuck ups.
Yeah. Amazing to be in that locker room after that.
Yeah, I saw someone posted online that there was telephone poles in Kansas City with wide receiver tryout flyers.
Damn. Yeah, it's rough. Mahomes doesn't know who to trust. But um, it was a weird. I feel like week 1's always weird. It was just a weird game, in my opinion. Um, Freaking Lions won. But we're going to get into Marty picks of the week later. But I really want to go over these draft results. What were your thoughts about the draft? Did you enjoy the setup, the flow of it?
It was by far the smoothest draft we've had in years, I thought.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
it was very on point. Yeah,
Everyone started out a little bit scared, um, which honestly, it started to change what I wanted to do because people were very hesitant. So I started just nominating people I wanted earlier, thinking I would get deals and just get it out of the way. But then it seemed like everybody's players they like started coming on, and then things got expensive for a minute. So then I was like, well, fuck, this might be interesting. Um, and
yeah,
then the spread of money, this will go down like we're going to look back on this draft like next year and be like, what the fuck was going on? Because of how the money just was distributed early, it
hmm
made no sense. It ruined the rest of the draft. Not ruined, but made it impossible to draft.
yeah. It was weird. I mean, I can't. I mean, like I said off here, I blacked out in the middle of it, so really just disappointed. And I was just scared to spend the money on the players I wanted. Um, it's like you got to remember, it's like there's other people that want the same players, and you just got to. I don't know, man. I feel like past couple years I haven't put my stake in a player. You know what I mean? Like really plant my flag, and I'm going to get this player. Like I didn't have that player this year. Maybe Hawkinson. That was
Yeah,
about it.
you did. Yeah, you did it for Hawkinson. Yeah, but it's also like you don't want to have that too much because then you get these crazy changes where you just run into the buzzsaw of running into someone
Mm-hmm.
else who happens to have that be their flag
Yeah,
plant player too, and then all of a sudden you're
yeah,
fucked.
it,
I got Hugo to bid so much for Justin Herbert.
dude.
Um,
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I can't wait to go over these results. I haven't scrolled all the way down yet. But it's just like once the good players start going too, and you're like, oh my God, I didn't get any studs. Now I got to freaking spend more for AJ Brown than other players that I wanted to. I don't know.
So yeah, obviously gas out the gate, starting out weird with the 200 for Mahomes.
Yeah, dude, just I mean, he bid up to 200 on both of them from
Immediately.
the next highest bid
First
was like
bid. Yep.
$100, dude.
Yeah.
His team doesn't look terrible for doing that too. I mean, he got away with it.
Justin Jefferson for 155, Lawrence for 105. I know people liked him, but I still couldn't believe he cracked 100.
I thought he would go for 100, and I pussied out. I really wanted him. I told you I wanted all Jags. I got 0 Jags.
Nick stole your entire strategy. He
I
got
know.
Lawrence and Etienne.
I know. Yeah, but let's go through these. McCaffrey less than Justin Jefferson. I guess that's pretty much standard. I mean, in drafts, Jefferson's the first pick.
Yep.
130 for Tyreek. Wow.
To me.
Yeah. I know. But Wilson, 127. It was nice to see that we knew Travis was going to get him.
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess you never know, but yeah, that Bijan early for 92 ended up being insane value.
100%.
Etienne ended up being a huge overbuy. Like, if he was nominated 45 minutes later, he would have went half that price.
Yeah. His workload is in question, apparently.
Yeah, I mean it. Okay.
Coda.
Fuck up. Yeah, it is. I mean, they did weird things with him last year, and he was still pretty good. He's going to be one of those weird ones where it's like, is he going to be efficient and again or not? Because him and Kenneth Walker are the same, just like crazy big play abilities, but both struggled in red zone and catching.
Right.
They're both the same player to me, but I like them both at value. But that was a lot, I thought, for Etienne.
Yeah.
And then Pollard.
Yeah, Pollard, I think, was good value. I'm mad. I can't believe I paid more for AJ Brown than him.
Yeah, I was going back and forth with Wyatt on that one. I was very close, but I hadn't planned on spending that much on a number one RB, but got a little bit nervous when I saw Etienne go for 76 and ended up pussying out. But I had so many running backs that I liked that I was like, I don't want to end up getting stuck early. I need to get a couple other people first. Kelsey for 120 still will be worth it. Richardson for 44 now looks like an absolute steal after looking at all the other quarterback values.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good one.
That was another one I was going back and forth about, but after seeing, I thought more people would be kind of into him. And then I was like, okay, well, if he's only going for 44, then maybe I can get a guy who I liked similarly for cheaper. And nope, ended up going for more than he did. So I was super pissed that I ended up backing down on Richardson. But I think Andy knew I wanted him and was trying to trap me with him. Also, I think he was playing that game with me. I don't know if he even wanted him. So I didn't want to see how high he would go. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to let him take it, whatever. But
yeah, you can do that a couple times and then players run out. That's what I was doing too. But, And then Cooper Cup for 84. I ended up with $83 left over, and Gas was offering him to me for 70. I was so pissed. I should have just done that.
Yeah, I mean, I I pretty much just decided it's not. He's going to be super frustrating because
Mm-hmm.
it isn't like one of the other players who are hurt where it's like, okay, after 4 weeks they'll be golden. He could be a player where it's like comes back week 2, re-aggravates it, then is week to week, comes back week 4, not 100%, then tries again week 5. It could be just like, and then the Rams start out 0-4, and then they're like, well, fuck it, let's just bench him or something. Um,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
that
don't want to
makes me
deal with that.
nervous.
Yeah, that soft tissue stuff, and like some of the people I've seen post about like the trajectory of the injuries he's had, and that this isn't just like a regular thing; it's a side effect of all the other shit he's had done.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That was a major stay away from me. I didn't care how much he went for. Um,
I feel you. I'm looking down at the bottom. I remember he said something at the draft. I can't believe Deontay Johnson for $3. That's insane.
Pure insanity. And I was
How's that
I was
Where
waiting.
was I? How I didn't even have a full roster. Did I just not hear his name or something?
No, you did. You didn't want. You said no. I'll pass.
Oh, God.
I was waiting. I was waiting for him all day, and then he went. Who were the players around him that got drafted around him?
I don't know. I'm looking at it by is it in order if you sort
Yeah,
by
it's in order of the nominations. Oh, you sorted it by dollar.
yeah, let me see here. Okay, now I'm all over the place. Um wow, everyone's going for $1. Jerry Judy, Odell Beckham, KJ Osborne I nominated and got. Sam Laporta, then it was Deontay, Sam Laporta, Alan Lazard.
Yeah. So what was it? It was like a few picks before that. I had ended up spending right before Deontay. I ended up spending for another fucking running back, and then he went and oh yeah, I got Montgomery, and that took away my my max bid from $3 to $2, and someone nominated and Ben bid, so I couldn't fucking get him, and I was so fucking pissed because I was waiting all day for him. Um,
Yeah, that's insane. I don't know what everyone. Nobody had money or something. I was
Nobody
fucking
had money
tripping.
except for Jeff and you. Yeah. Um,
Travis
yeah,
Scott, all
yeah. You,
rookies. I knew Travis was
yeah.
getting Jackson Smith.
What? Yeah. Like what the fuck?
How did I?
Um,
How did we all know? Like Travis got like 4 players we all knew he was going to get: Aaron Rodgers, Jameer Gibbs, uh, Garrett Wilson, and
yeah.
Njigba.
But he paid a total of $100 more than
Yeah,
anybody else would have.
that's what he do.
Like Aaron Rodgers for having to pay. What did he pay? A total of 200 and what? $30 for Aaron Rodgers and Garrett Wilson is
Maybe
insanity. That is, oh, he only paid 78 for Rodgers, so
it was still 200. I mean, I
so
didn't. I'm
200
not.
for them two is insanity.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done. Darren Waller for 35. I mean, what a steal! I think too. I mean,
I got lucky as shit on that, I think, because Hawkinson was still available and Andrews had just went, and so I think people said, I'm going to save my money and wait for Hawkinson. Um,
yeah.
so I think I just had like really lucky timing with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but he could also get hurt week 1 and be done. But yeah, this was the weird part of the draft where it was like expensive and cheap. It was like this was the part where I couldn't tell whether if it was going expensive or cheap. It was like people were going for way more than I thought. Waddle for 70. I'm not saying it's a bad deal, but I didn't think he was going to get there. I'm on Raw for almost 100. I could see that. But Eckler still getting up there for 120. But you were really smart getting AJ Brown there. That was the last
right. I
legit
remember that.
first round pick that was available.
Mhm. Yeah, I love him too. Cool player. And I think he might get. I mean, they might need him more this year. They had the easiest schedule last year. You know what I mean? Like they might actually need to be in some games at the end. So
Yep.
I really like that one.
Yeah, he was like if you look at their neutral game, so just not up by a lot, not down by a lot. So neutral game script, target share, AJ Brown shits on Devonta Smith. Like it's not even close. It's like
Oh yeah.
close to triple how much he's the first read target. Like it's like I think it was like 43% of the time. It's insanity. Like he's the
He
alpha,
gets it done.
no question.
Hell
No
yeah.
question. It's not even close with him and Devonta Smith. So
Hell yeah.
if that stays the same. Jameer, I knew Jameer for 70 is a lot too.
Yeah. I mean, he's a cool player. Chris Olave for
Yes.
70 also. I think that's good.
Yeah, that's a steal, I think.
But Pacheco for 68 right there. I don't know about that.
That was Jeff. Jeff
He
was
just
out
had
of
too
money.
much money. Yeah.
Or not out of money. That was his
Pretty
last
much.
pick, and he had all that money left.
Right.
But Olave was better than Garrett Wilson last year.
Mm-hmm. It's the
So
hard knock type, Aaron Rodgers type, dude. That's all it is.
yeah, but they both got quarterback upgrades. Like he went from Andy Dalton to Derek Carr. Um,
Yeah, we'll see how much of an upgrade that is.
hey, I mean, how many top 10 wide receivers has Derek Carr supported in his career? Most years of his career he has.
Yeah, you're right, actually. I mean, yeah, no, he's solid. He's definitely better than Dalton. But yeah, I mean, solid draft, solid draft. Auction drafts are fun. It's just a hell of a time. Um, at one point, I literally, I was like tripping, and like the alcohol too. It's just a crazy mix. Honestly, it's not good. But I felt like the spotlight was on me, especially because everybody was like talking about me and everything at the draft. And for one, I just remember like one specific time, I literally felt like light shining on me. Like, oh my god, I like a spotlight on a stage or something.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it was crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like everyone's watching every little thing I do right now. Oh my god.
That's really wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I wouldn't be good in any situation, but I can't imagine tripping
Just
during
not
that.
not a good idea, dude. I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. Live and learn. I was tired after that long day. Oh,
I
dude, the
mean,
drive with the Lyft driver. This guy name was Eugene from China. He was from China too, and we were just talking about like I said, the meaning of life and like how fast everything is happens, but it's actually not. I don't know. He's like, I'm surprised Americans. No offense, but I am a surprised American think this way.
really?
Yeah.
I can't believe you remember that conversation with him at that point because trying
I remember
to
everything.
help you order that car and
Yeah.
get you to function long enough to just get downstairs outside, I didn't think there was any
I could
chance.
pull it together. I pulled it together.
I honestly was assuming you got back and were asleep in the car and they had to like carry you out. That's what I was
Yeah.
expecting to happen.
Yeah. I didn't even ask Beijing to come down. She was waiting for me outside. That was good.
Yeah,
But
that was smart.
maybe we can separate the days. Maybe have like a full day like get together and then draft after a couple hours of hanging out. I guess that's what you guys did. I don't know.
No, definitely 2 days would be better, but it's just that it's
It's easier,
extremely hard for some people to get a full weekend
right?
off.
Right.
If it wasn't the holiday weekend, I think it would have been a lot
Well, we
easier.
don't even have to. We don't have to do the golf tournament the same weekend. We can do it like a weekend or two before or after. You know what I mean?
Well, not if we want Wadden there.
Ah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
And
Fucking Eric, dude.
honestly, I know like it was. I'm sure anything I'd say gets shit on, but I feel like it would be fun to do um like even if we split up the golf and got to play two different courses and did like a 9 hole or whatever twilight round the evening before, and then did 9 holes mid morning and then drafted, so it cuts the day in half.
That'd be crazy. That'd be really hard for some people to pull off.
How's that any different than what you said?
Well, I realized how hard it would be also just splitting it up, people with kids and wives and stuff.
But I mean, that's most I think most people in this league can escape for 2.5 hours for an evening round, and then we combine the two
Yeah,
nines into the 18, and then it's
right.
only one full day. But it's still not even. It's still half the day that we would normally have. So,
Yeah, sounds like a cool idea.
but
It was
yeah,
just a bad day overall for me that day because I like Potomac Shores is hard. I'm doing really bad right now at golf. I need to get fixed up. And I woke up the next morning and just very upset at myself, just very upset
why?
because it was just I look forward to this day for so long, and then it just doesn't go how you think it'll go. I mean, it was fun playing golf. It was still fun with everybody, but like I did terrible, and then the
Yeah,
draft
me
and
too.
like not having a plan, and then the no printing paper. I mean, it just
What the fuck were you waiting for the last day for, though?
I like to wait till the last minute for the rankings to be upgraded. Okay. Then we're sitting here. Our printer didn't work here. We only had blue ink, but it still wasn't printing anything. Um, it was just a bad start. Bad start. Never got
That's where you
comfortable.
take advantage of your office.
I don't have an office, Jason.
Don't you have to go into the office a couple times?
No,
Oh.
I'm fully remote right now. They're renovating where I work,
Uh,
and then we do have a clubhouse here in the apartment complex that has a printing room, but we couldn't find the fob to get in. On the weekends, you need a fob to get into the building. We got another one of those yesterday. It's just a
you're a
nightmare.
mess.
Like literally, it's just nightmares. It's kind of stuff here.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, the last minute rankings, huh? Donk. Donk yourself.
It's fine. It happens. There's always
You
next year, and
you
still have
knew
a season.
at least you knew 6 players you wanted because they were all named Moore and Justin Fields.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, it was kind of like a flustering start with how shit was going for the draft. I felt like I lost everything that I had planned to do almost immediately based on what the prices were going for.
Yeah, now you got to adjust on the fly sometimes. I just, I used to sit down for weeks and like write out teams and amounts that I'm paying for each player. I'm too lazy to do that now, and it's just you got to take it seriously if you want to win. You don't just luck into a championship. It takes effort and dedication.
Yeah, I did have it. My computer's too slow, but I did I brought up like the last 3 years champions and what their drafts were, and like compared their drafts to like what their teams ended up with.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really only most of them are only like 50%. 50 or 60% of their points are from their drafted players, and then it's always
Pickups, trades.
like last year, Amon-Ra was cut, and Zach ended up with him, and obviously won him the year. And then it's just like random free agents and stuff that catch fire at the right times and stuff like that. So, like, you would look at the last few drafts and be like, what the fuck? Like, last year, Zach had Jonathan Taylor, who was one of the biggest busts. When Ben won, his most expensive player was Aaron Jones for $85.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they were the most random fucking teams I've ever seen in my life. And then Wadden made 2 huge trades that year where he bought low on the Bengals and ended up with Burrow and Chase, and then they got hot. So, in-season management, baby.
You're definitely right about that.
But yeah, it was definitely immediate sticker shock for me with some of the players that were going in the draft. I was like, well, I'm just going to get people and figure it out after that because this is going wild.
I don't know, man. I'm just going to have fun on Sundays, I'm going to try to stay into it. In-season management, I mean, I'm just like, it's the crazy. You look at the waiver wire and like, which one of these players are going to be the pickup of the year? I don't know.
Yeah.
Are they out there?
There's definitely a lot out there. I mean, obviously some of them got picked up after the draft, but there was probably 10 people that didn't get drafted that I had on my draft list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got Gainwell. I don't even freaking got Swift. That's another thing. I remember like someone bid like 20 something, and then I went up to 62 on Swift.
No, DJ Moore.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
you only paid 30 for Swift, I think.
No, I paid in the 60s for him at least.
No, you paid 30 for Swift.
No, bro, you have the list right there.
Yeah, $30.
That's crazy, man. And I don't know how it's going to work out, but I didn't even want him, to be honest. I was just too fucked up to do anything else.
I mean, it's a good cheap shot if everybody was just pissed because he let down expectations last year, but he wasn't bad. It's just that the Eagles don't throw to running backs, and that's primarily what he does. But if he ends up somehow getting into that role with them, then he's gonna be worth more.
And like I said, if they're in more games towards the end, then they're gonna need him.
Yeah.
But how to get him for $30? That's crazy. I mean, I'll take that, but he's my number 2 running back. Huh. All right, enough about the draft. Let's get into the matchups. We already had a game take place. Let's see the Marty picks of the week. It's just you and me. Hugo is deceased, so.
What did you think about the game last night?
No, it was fun to watch football again. It was just like weird vibes. Really, Mahomes just doesn't know what to do without Kelsey. Like, he's still good, but it's weird to see him without like a trusting target.
It was really weird to watch.
Yeah, but the Lions they look good, dude.
I thought they looked pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like, they could have lost that game by 30 points.
Yeah, I guess that pick 6 was huge.
Yeah, they had the random pick 6.
And it was Kadarius Toney's just dumbass.
Yeah, and the Chiefs were inside the 20-yard line with 2nd and 1 and 2nd and 2 and ended up kicking field goals 2 times, which is unheard of for them. Like, that's 21-point swing right there, basically.
Yeah, it was just a weird game. I feel like week ones are like that. Like the first
They
game
are.
on Thursday night, it's just
Thursdays
jitter.
are in general are
Yeah,
weird.
you're
Yeah.
right.
Um,
Can't wait for Sunday, bro. Makes me want to smoke weed again.
dude, I'm fucking pissed. I don't have any 1 p.m. players on Sunday on my team.
That's cool. I like to. I personally, I like 4 o'clock players in Monday night and Sunday night. I like to have something till the very end.
I only have Thursday, Sunday, and Monday, and I think one 1 p.m. player or something crazy.
That'll be boring. But if you start losing, it's like, well, I can come back. You always have hope.
Yeah, but they never come through.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, let's get into it. Let's go over you and Travis. Travis with the early lead here with 8 point. Well, he has a lead. Both of you guys kind of underperformed that game. You just went ahead and took out Tony. That's fine. Nobody cares, I think. Let's see. So it's a 0.5, only a 0.5 spread. We're going off that. Quarterbacks, I believe you have the advantage. Both of you have good quarterbacks, 2 good quarterbacks, A-Rod and Justin Herbert, and Burrow and Daniel Jones. I think that's kind of like a wash.
Yeah. I think, yeah. It would be, I think he would have the only it's also they're both super tough matchups. All of our quarterbacks have bad matchups, which will make it more interesting. Because Jones has always been bad against the Cowboys.
I saw that, yeah.
Burrow has like never beaten the Browns. He's always been bad. I guess Herbert has the highest chance to get into a shootout, but Miami's secondary is so fucking good, dude. Right. They're so stacked.
I think what you have to watch out, the X factor in this matchup is Zach Charbonnet. Kenneth Walker got hurt. If he can go out there and perform, better watch out, Jason.
I wanted him bad. I didn't think anybody in the league would know who he was. To see when Hugo put out a bid for him, I turned around in pure disgust. Like, how the fuck do you even know who he is?
I don't know.
I've never been more mad in my life than when Hugo spent $15 on him or whatever at this draft.
Yeah, I mean, he's rookies only for Travis. He loves the potential, the unknown factors.
I couldn't believe it.
I mean, I'm gonna go. I think I'm going to stick with Hugo. It's very close, very even matchup here, but I think the Kenneth Walker injury boosts Travis to slightly edge you out this week.
He got hurt like today?
Something like that, yeah. I was listening to a little bit of CBS podcast.
Oh shit, I didn't see that. Well, yeah, if he's the workhorse for them, then that's crazy. I don't know. I think my team has more upside. I'm going to pick myself.
Go ahead. You got Tyreek Hill and Barkley. I mean, they could do it for you.
Yeah,
And Rashad White, he could be a X factor.
Yeah, he's another one I'm hoping to find out week 1 whether if he's going to be decent or I can just fucking get rid of him.
Yep.
Next on mine, we got Ben versus Andraw. And Ben is favored by 7. He already had Amon-Ra play last night and get 19 points.
That's a pretty good start Let's see. I mean, both these teams, I think they're looking good. Anthony Richardson's first NFL game, regular season. Is he gonna do it?
Very similarly built teams. Also, they got the Russian
Yeah.
quarterback as number one, and then kind of the weird upside second QB, mystery QB second, and then they both have like those mid-range RB twos and threes with high end RB or low end RB ones as their RB ones.
Yeah. No, Ben. I like Ben's team.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Nick Chubb and Robinson.
I thought I was reading it as Brian Robinson. Never mind. Ben has the clear advantage at running back.
Yeah.
I thought it was Brian. I completely forgot.
He is favored. I can't take Andy here. We got to see how Ridley's going to do. Damian Pierce at Baltimore, I don't think so. Cam Akers at Seattle, I think so. Let's go with Ben this week. Cover the spread, 7 points.
Yeah, I'm going to concur with that assessment.
Yep.
Well, you can narrate your own.
All right, me versus Gas. Terrible start for me here with the Sky Moore getting 0.4 points. Patrick Mahomes with a decent performance, 21.54 points. I mean, he definitely has the advantage at quarterback. Justin Fields could beat out that 21.54. I don't know. You know, I'm a 7-point underdog. I think I got him between the quarterbacks in our lineups. Even with Sky Moore, I think I edge him out. Van Jefferson, please don't let me down. Van Jefferson is the X factor in this matchup, and also Musgrave. What is he going to do? I'm going to stick with myself +7.
Yeah, Brian Robinson could just end up getting 30 carries because
I am a little worried about Brian Robinson.
Kill the Cardinals.
I'm a little worried about him.
Yeah, another close matchup. I think I'm gonna take Gas.
Okay, you just want to pick something different than me. I know you don't believe that, but that's fine.
No, I think it's close, and I'll go with the tiebreaker of him having Josh Allen, basically.
Okay. Makes sense.
I think his flexes are actually a little bit better. I like Tyler Lockett and Christian Kirk a lot. I think that's a pretty good.
Okay.
With having seen Sky Moore only go for 0.4, like I'm looking at the roster, seeing who I think could shit the bed that bad, and AJ Dillon easily could, Musgrave could. I think it's close, and I'm taking the Josh Allen, and I think Christian Kirk is gonna outscore Calvin Ridley this year.
That's an interesting point. I mean, he did really good last year, and it's like, is Calvin just going to come back and be the same? But he's just a cool guy. Anyway, I changed my name. You type Gas in for me. It looks like I was able to edit that, but it changed the tile white. I'm sorry. I like being able to edit this together. There we go.
There we go.
All right, and next matchup, Zach and Wyatt. Ooh, a close one here. My golf partners from last week.
This is all the golf matchups.
You're right. It's crazy.
No, that's how I did it. This is
You actually
week
I just
week
realized that.
week one. And there's two golf rivalry weeks, and
Okay.
then everybody plays each other once, and then there's another out of conference rivalry week to end the season.
I just want to say really quick, Wyatt, riding with him, what I've realized, his brain just moves so fast.
Oh yeah,
It's like
you can't
it's like
keep
you're
up.
keeping up with me. What do you think about that? It's,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know. It's crazy.
yeah. Most of the time I have to like. It's almost like binging a TV show or something, where
Yeah.
I just wait 15 minutes and then catch up on everything and then respond
Right.
to everything. Because if you try and go back and forth with him, it's impossible. I just wait until he starts eating a carrot or something. And I'll be like, yeah, that one thing you said a few minutes ago.
Pull
Yeah.
out a bag of cucumbers.
Yeah, he will. He'll sit in the car and be like, "Oh my God, Dad, there's got that shot I hit. I saw. Did you see what about? Did you see the thing online where he was talking about the?" I'm like,
Jason!
"Woo-hoo!" Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's get into it. Space Marines and Faghorn Cockhorn. And yes, Zach's Southern accent was weird. It was weird that he just like really into it.
He was also dressed like the kid in the Little League World Series who's pretending to be 12 years old, who shows up with the mustache and chest hair. The illegal Puerto Rican
Right.
baseball player.
Oh, good. That was fun. Um, yeah, it's a good team. Both of them, both of them look to have solid teams. Javonte Williams, X Factor. Um, so he has Javonte. Wyatt has P. Ryan. That's good. That to me,
Yeah.
interesting. J.K. I think against Houston. Um, Cortland Sutton. Damn. Yeah. I mean, Zach's team is good between the quarterbacks, but I don't know if I could take him with those quarterbacks. Really,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a hard time picking him.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, Wycott, Pollard, Dobbins, Adams, Waddle, Tua.
Andrews might
Yeah, I'm gonna
not
go.
play though, which could be a huge X factor.
Ooh. So where's Isaiah Likely? Is he on the free
He's in my
agents?
he's in my queue. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay. Okay. Well, he's gonna be in my queue. No, I don't need him. You have him.
All right, but he's so good.
He's probably in Wyatt's queue also. I'll say that. He's probably in Wyatt's queue.
He picked up Ferguson, so he might be trying to diversify his tight end room.
Well, I'm still going to go with Wyatt. I think he just has some high point potential in the quarterback's edge. Zach out.
Yeah, I'm going to concur with that.
Well, let's do it. Next matchup, Pedram Jeff.
Oh shit! Another golf matchup.
No way.
That's crazy.
I know. Jeff off to somewhat of an underwhelming, maybe just kind of, I mean, not too below what we expected of these players. Goff and Pacheco combining for 25.42.
Yeah, I'd say he was probably a little disappointed.
Yeah, both of these teams don't really get me too excited. This should be a close one. Yeah. I want to pick a wash here. Like I just want to pick a draw.
That's basically what it is. It's only what, 2 points?
Well, yeah,
Oh shit!
yeah. You have a list of this for it. Must have
it's
changed.
moved since I did this 2 minutes ago.
I've noticed they've been changing a lot.
What the fuck? People are tinkering right now.
Yep.
God, this is a weird matchup.
It is. It's nothing is popping out like, wow, this guy's going to score 30 points. Nothing like that. I'll take Jeff.
I gotta go Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take him. A little more exciting with I think the San Diego Miami game could be a fun one. So I'll just go with him. I'll go with Jeff. Aaron Jones at Chicago. I mean, he could do good. But Najee versus San Francisco and James Conner against us. We actually have a top 5 defense from last year. Like,
yeah, we were really like good against
top
the
10
run.
in every, and we were top 10 in like every defensive category. It's actually other than turnovers. If we got more like interception, even more respected.
We also had a stretch where we played against like 6 straight backup quarterbacks, though.
Yeah. Let's see what we do. Reinvigorated fan base.
Oh, that was another weird moment of the draft. I thought that Zach was very happy about his trade with you were blacked out at this point probably, but Zach traded Stephon Diggs to Jeff.
For what?
For Javonte Williams and Keenan Allen. And I would 100% take Diggs over those two. But Zach was very excited about it.
I wouldn't be super excited. That sounds just like a wash. I mean, if Keenan Allen stays healthy with his new offense and Javonte Williams comes back from the injury, I mean...
Yeah, but even best case scenario, Javonte is not going to take over that. It's going to be split. It's a Sean Payton offense.
Like, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, Diggs is definitely the best player of him, and he's really solid.
I always favor the side that just gets the obvious, by far, best player. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right. Well, who'd you take? You took Jeff too. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. We got the last golf matchup of Eric versus Nick. Nick's an 8-point underdog. Nobody's played from these teams yet.
Nick has a good team, dude.
I mean, he drafts good. I mean, he's good at drafting somehow. Let's go down. I don't know. His wide receivers, I think, are a little bit lacking. He's starting Marquise Brown, Gabriel Davis, and Chris Godwin. Eric has Kenneth Walker III in there. I don't know. What's the update on him?
There's no injury designation on him.
He's fine. He's fine. That's But so Hugo's actually still starting Charbonnet. Okay. Weird.
I would too. Yeah. He's gonna get the goal line work and the passing work.
Okay. Really like these teams. The running backs for both teams pretty good. This is tough. It's surprising that Nick is the underdog. I mean, Geno Smith against the Rams and Trevor Lawrence against the Colts.
Colts defense wasn't bad last year.
Yeah. This is really close for me.
Yeah. There's going to be some good matchups this week, I think.
Yeah.
It's kind of random how the matchups ended up being like not everybody is close in projected points, but the matchups were pretty close.
Right. And I don't like Breece Hall and Marquise Brown. I mean, I really want to go with maybe even to cover, but I think I'm going to go with Eric. A little more filled out with solid players here.
I think I might just have to go with the upside of Chase and Eckler. Me and
Josh Jacobs. I have a feeling we all fucked up and didn't take Josh Jacobs.
He still went for a decent amount, $84.
He went for, I wish I got him.
I think that's still.
I mean, he is their running back. There's no question. Nobody else taking carries.
Would you rather have him or Saquon?
Those are the two players I wish I took together. Like, just
Because
no question.
they both went for about the same amount.
I know.
So.
And I would have paid more than that for each of them. I'd rather have.
There's also a
Saquon,
chance
probably.
Jamar Chase might be on my team by the time the games start. Me and Eric have been in discussions with a Tyreek Hill Jamar Chase swap.
Straight up?
Because I have Burrow, so I want the stack. But he wants a little bit more, so I'm not sure. But there's a chance.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Would love to see that. I don't know. I'm not big on trading before the season starts. I need to see what happens.
Yeah, there's not that much of a difference between the two, and to have the stack, I feel like would just be fun. The only thing that I'm nervous about is if Burrow does have something happen because of his injury. Tyreek Hill is way more QB proof than Jamar Chase, I feel like. If the Bengals backup comes in, I think Chase will suck. But if the Dolphins backup goes in, Tyreek, it won't make a fucking difference. He's still going to do the exact same thing. So that's really the only thing that makes me nervous with that. But
well, that's exciting. Let's see what happens. Oh man, I can't wait for Sunday. No plans. Get the red zone going.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know about betting, dude. I lost these no sweat bets. They keep me in the game. They get you with the no sweat bets every day, week one. So I lost $40 last night. I'm not going crazy, but I just love parlays, dude. I just love the sweat of a parlay.
I was so pissed, man. I had Mahomes over 2.5 touchdowns and
same
Montgomery anytime touchdown and Jahmyr Gibbs over 35 rush yards, and I just needed one more fucking touchdown from Mahomes, and he fucking blew both those fourth quarters. I was fucking pissed.
Wasn't even his fault. I mean, Kadarius Toney dropped the 30-yard pass, I think.
Yeah, so that double tilted me.
Yeah, I had to boost on FanDuel. It was Mahomes 250 yards and one touchdown.
He had that, didn't he?
No, he didn't have 250.
He didn't have
226.
Oh, damn.
Oh, right. You needed a touchdown. Sorry. Yeah, I needed 30 more yards.
Damn, I can't believe he didn't have 250. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to there were so many changes in the streaming and the channels and who got what this year. I need to fucking go in and figure out how I'm going to watch football on Sunday.
Same. I paid for Sling. I don't remember what it was last year. I paid for Sling.
But that only gets you the local Fox game, right?
Right, but you can add Red Zone for $10. I forget how much that was a month. It wasn't cheap, but Beige got it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, streaming is good, but it's nice to just actually have the channel. If we could split Sling, we should look into it. I mean, it gets you. I don't care about live TV other than sports. It's really the only thing I watch. If I'm watching something live, I don't care.
I have cable.
So you can't add Red Zone on?
No, I have.
It's $10.
I have Red Zone.
Oh, okay. So you're good. But you like to watch other games?
It's just I can only do Red Zone the NFL hates Microsoft, so I can't do any NFL streaming on my Xbox. Nothing. They don't allow Xbox to have access to anything streaming, so I can't use the Red Zone app on my Xbox. So I have to use it on my cable TV. So then, if there's a non-local Fox or CBS game, then I can't see that on the app either. So there's sometimes where I just am trying to fucking find a way to watch it. It's so fucking dumb, dude. But I think I think I saw that they upgraded their app this year, so I might be able to cast it onto my TV from my phone, maybe. Um, but
Okay.
yeah, it's so fucking
I used
annoying,
to
dude.
go on crack streams. I would go on the
That was
browser on
so money.
PS4.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I would just use my PS4 browser and go to it, and it worked. And like PS4 is better for pop-ups because you couldn't even see the pop-ups. It would open in like another window you couldn't see.
yeah, I was doing that too, and then it was like week like 14 last year. It shut down.
They're out there. I mean, they're out there. It's just like
Well,
you got to
Zach in the
know
chat
somebody.
last night said there's a new one called Meth Streams.
I thought it was called Meth Streams before Crack Streams,
Oh, maybe he did mention that, but he
or
said
maybe
it
it was
worked.
backwards.
But he
Okay.
said it worked, so it might be
Stream
back.
East has. I know this one's Stream East. Uh, dot like to or something.
Yeah, 2 years ago there used to be a live TV app on Xbox, and you could just go to. It would show you on a map where people were streaming stuff, and then you could just
Oh,
click
sick.
it and go to somebody's stream. So you could just pick the cities where NFL games were. You could search
Oh,
by
that's cool.
NFL, but they
That's
got
too
rid of
sick.
that. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so awesome, dude.
I mean, the best was I would just Google NFL Reddit streams.
They cracked down on that too.
Reddit used to be like, dude, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it might be worth it to just fucking pay for YouTube TV this year because they have everything now.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if they
But
have a
it's
deal. I mean, I have YouTube.
expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I pay for YouTube Premium.
But yeah, that's
Uh,
like what, 5 a
I'm
month?
never. No, they actually increased it a couple months ago. It's 15 a month now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I watch enough YouTube where I fucking hate ads. I can't stand watching YouTube with ads anymore.
They're crazy now. You can get some, it'll be like a 6 minute ad section,
Yeah,
like 3 2 minute ones in a row. I'm like, what the fuck
right.
is this?
Yeah, I can't stand it. I'm playing golf, so I'm going to Hawaii on Wednesday. I'm playing.
Oh,
I've
you're
booked
still going?
one. Yeah, I'm going, but we changed. We're not going to Maui, and now I feel
Oh,
bad because the people are suffering, begging people to come there. Really mixed messaging from the officials, but we're going to the Big Island, and I'm playing golf. It's going to be cheaper than Potomac Shores.
Jesus.
It's $115. Their twilight prices start after 12:30.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's because everybody's got jet lag and wants to wake up and play at 6 in the morning. I could
I
never sleep in until
I
7 when
know.
I went there.
I'd rather just pay a little bit cheaper. I only booked one time. I want to play twice while I'm there, but
You gonna
I've
have
played
her
so
ride along
bad the
with you?
past few times. Yeah,
I know, dude. I've played like shit.
very
But
disheartening.
yeah. I also just completely like it was so fucking hot. I almost
Yeah,
completely lost a club on a swing. It
really?
completely slipped out of my hand. And then after that, I was so scared. I was like trying on rain gloves. Um,
Wow.
it
Oh, it
was
was hot
so
as shit.
bad. Yeah, it
Wyatt
was so hot.
Wyatt threw a club
You
like
threw a
40
club?
yards in the fairway. Yeah, I like saw him wind it back. I was like, he's actually going to do it, and then he did it. I mean, Zach and Gasso have already driven up and everything. He just throws the club, dude. It was crazy. It went so far, bro.
Yeah. I guess we didn't we haven't had a chance to talk about the golf either, but I completely the just managing the format and everything, I completely fucked up. So um yeah, obviously everybody saw us all tee off and we thought all our balls were perfect. I go up and my ball had bounced into the shit and
Mm.
I didn't take my free breakfast ball because I thought it was perfect.
Uh,
So I'm in the
that
shit.
sucks.
So number one, I got fucked, and like I was like Travis, like I didn't take my breakfast ball, like, and I'm like, 10 feet into the shit. I'm like,
He'd be like, he should
a
have
free
given
drop out of this. I'll move it back just to not have to hit out of this, but I don't want to go back and take a breakfast ball like they've already teed
you
off.
didn't
Yeah,
take
he's
it
like,
back.
nah, cause we don't know what will happen on your other one. I'm like, okay. So we automatically lose hole number 1. And then um I completely fucked up the holes for when we could use a mulligan, and I lost a tee shot and didn't take my fucking mulligan, and we lost. And then all of a sudden we're down 3 holes when we easily could have just been down 1. So I fucked up with
It was
that.
fun watching
I
you
was already
guys
on felt.
when we caught up to you guys on that par 3, which is like way
Straight down.
downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, each of you guys had the exact, like, each of you nailed the
Yeah.
trajectory of it.
We all went
Everybody
short
was a
left.
little
Everyone
different.
was scared. Yeah.
But everyone nailed the trajectory, and then we went up. I landed it on the green, but it was all the way. You know how the pin location was on like the front right
Yeah.
side. I landed on the green, but like 30 yards around, like to the left side. It was terrible. Yeah.
That's a fun chip.
Yeah. I can't wait for next year golf. Like, I'm not going to play that much the rest of this year. I'm going to get some new clubs. Maybe February, March. Next year's my year.
Yeah, I mean, at least you know that you saw yourself do it. So
I know, yeah, yeah, and I know what it is too. It's like you just get, it's like this spiral, this downward spiral of getting in your head, and then trying. You start doing so bad, then it got too much arms. It's just I'm
yeah,
too much arm swinging hard.
you guys
Really hard to get out of that.
you guys getting into it, and like basically starting from scratch, like made me start thinking more about my swing when I didn't need to, and it fucked me up too.
Sorry, bro. Nah,
No, but that's what I told you guys. I can't imagine like not knowing how to play and having to sift through all this shit online on what to do. Like,
Oh, dude, that's I
I
don't even
can't
open YouTube
imagine.
golf anymore. I'll watch like people play golf, but I try not to watch too many instructional videos anymore. I mean, it's so many people are
There's
looking for
so
that
much shit.
that unique tip that they just they pulled out of their
Right.
ass or
Yeah.
something, you know.
It's
But
crazy.
yeah, that's why I like Seguto golf. It's just makes everything easy. I mean, that's what I'm watching now. Just I don't know. He puts like a filter on his videos so they all look like, and he dresses like he's in the 90s. I don't know. I like him.
Yeah. But you need to, if you go to the range, just take a few videos of yourself. That's the easiest way to
I
see it.
know. And dude, that's what's crazy is I was at Burke Lake last Thursday night ripping all my clubs. Like, I don't know. It also, when I'm with somebody who hits it far, that also fucks me up because then
You're
I'm
trying to
thinking
hit it
I can
far.
hit it as far as them and I'm swinging way too hard.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just unnecessary.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why there's no, I never even ask people like what club they're hitting or anything because it just makes you
Good point. That's a
like
great point, dude.
if they say something like 2 clubs more than you're hitting, then you're like, well, I guess I'll go up one more from what I was gonna do just
Right.
to get it closer to what they're hitting or something.
Right. Or even if somebody hits like an 8-iron 170, I have a 6-iron. I'm like, well, I better hit it as far as them. So let me make
Yeah,
sure I swing hard enough to get it as far as theirs.
exactly.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares. Nobody fucking
Nobody
cares.
cares. Yeah. Nobody fucking cares.
Anyway, I'm just gonna get better to process.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be logging off here. It's time to go to Cushy and have dinner
What's cushy?
for Beijing Works.
Oh,
She made some really good Chinese food last night. And
really?
it was like with ground beef. I don't even know what it's called. You can't even describe the flavor. So I made sloppy joes with it. They're like my version of it. It was fucking good, dude.
Dude, I haven't had sloppy joes in a long fucking time.
I would like a sloppy joe.
That was like
They're
the
good.
staple of childhood at Louisa for me, dude. Yeah.
Sloppy joe's next draft.
That would be easy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, but I got to get going. So got a solid hour in.
Yep.
All right, folks. For Jason and myself, does it for us tonight. The Marty Stein Fantasy Football Podcast. We'll see you next week, right here, same place, same time. Go out there and kill it this week, Marty. Bye bye.